Good morning. My name is Jakob, or Jacob, and this is a beautiful day. I'm laying in a shelter. It is I believe it's the 18th of September today, and I have started a journey that I'm going to document a little bit here, and it's a journey of just traveling, and the end goal is the journey. It's now 10 after 10 in the morning, and I've been woken up by this beautiful nature. The sun was rising, and I'm in this wonderful shelter. I'm in Jutland, northern part of Jutland. This is clean clothes, in an area called Tu, and I'm in what they call a social experiment in a camp called Tu Lion, the Tu camp. And I've decided a few days ago, actually on my 25th anniversary as a father, I decided to make traveling my living. A week ago today, me and a buddy just got up and decided to leave town. We arranged it one evening and left the next day. And I'm looking forward to a lot of things. I'm looking forward to meeting a lot of people. I haven't always been very good with close relationships. I didn't really have that family thing that worked. So I'm a bit challenged on this very close relationship part. But I'm thinking that I could learn that. I've been sort of feeling bad about not being able to have relationships with people that are really intimate. They seem to break or whatever. And then I've been kind of down on myself for just not being able to do that. But here's the thing. What now if I can have these meaningful relations with people, they're just more intense and they're just not living as long? Does that matter? It is important that we have people in our vicinity constantly that we're close to. See, I don't know, and I don't know at this moment if there's any research done on that, or anybody has wondered the same questions and came to some conclusions, or maybe have more questions that I haven't even popped yet. But I want to find out, because this is seemingly how I can do things, so why not embrace it instead of feeling bad about it? And maybe along the way I can learn to have these relations, or maybe I can just have this big worldwide family that I can just keep revisiting again and again and again. I'm not good at staying along with people. My longest relationship was 10 years, 9.5 years actually, not even 10. And friends just seemed to come and go. I did have a very good friend for 20 some years, but we sort of drifted in and out of spending time together, and then finally it broke. I don't mind that. Do I miss the guy? Well, if I want to, yeah. But if I stay here in the moment and I enjoy what I have, if I enjoy the nature, if I enjoy my nice and warm sleeping bag, warm clothes, I got food to eat, I got a little money in my pocket. But do I really need more? Do I even need the money part? These and hopefully loads of other questions I'm going to try and find answers for. So how am I going to finance all this? Well, first of all, I don't need a lot. My clothes are all working fine. I will, of course, need to buy some toilet paper and some, toothpaste, things like that every once in a while. But do I really need any more I don't need deodorant. Like, yeah, I need a deodorant, but I don't need like perfumes and eau de colognes and all kinds of other things. I don't have any physical handicaps. So what do I need? Well, I need some food. And I'm going to try to find that with as little money as possible. Of course, if I have money, there's nothing wrong spending money on food, but I'd rather spend money for transportation when it's needed. And then simply let the next footstep be my next goal and next meal, be my next intermediate term goal. And then see what happens. And I think what will happen is I'm going to be a lot more focused on right here and right now. At this moment, I don't have any desires to go out and get an education or whatever. My desire right now is to fight bad mood. I just came out of a state of depression at the time when I left here. Until then, I was feeling terrible. I've been feeling terrible for 4 months with, one semi good day every 10, 15, 20 days, and that's all. And since I just up and left, I felt at peace. I've watched my thoughts becoming a lot more positive. I've seen my desires, motivations to do things have just blossomed. Well, if that has happened because I got up, packed my things, and left my room, so I don't have the security of a home to return to, but it's put me into a state of almost bliss. So what now if my life just simply consists of being a modern hunter and gatherer? I'm out hunting for my next step, and I'm out hunting for my next meal. But that doesn't mean I'm not trying to exist in all the beautiful emotions. I'm not trying to become an animal. Quite the contrary. I don't want to be that animal to settle, to build a cave and be in one place. I want to be a sentient animal that experiences things around me and that enjoys the moment. I don't want to worry about where the money for rent for a big house comes, or for a big car, or for a boat, even though things like that would be nice, and I'm hoping to purchase some van somewhere so transportation becomes a little bit easier. Now I only have to worry about money for gas and for repairs and things like that. But maybe I can make deals. Somebody needs a fence painted or wood chopped or whatever. In return, they help me by fixing my car. Or maybe somebody can give me a little money for gasoline every once in a while. Again, for me doing a favor for them, of course. So a modern nomad, just not with a job hookup. Maybe it'll come in the future. Maybe I'll find some way on the internet I can make a little extra bucks. But for now, just being on the road is fulfilling to me in itself. I don't have a goal. I don't have to go see the Hanging Gardens or Taj Mahal or Statue of Liberty or whatever. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. But that's not really what I'm looking for. But I'm looking for to meet others of my species, to meet as many people as possible in my lifetime. Not just meet as in, do a stadium greeting where I go around and shake everybody's hand. No, meeting as in having meaningful conversations, doing fun stuff together, whitewater rafting or paragliding or watching a museum, or just sitting having a glass of wine in the sunset. Things like that we want all the time, but why not have them all the time? I'm in a situation where I can. Like I said before, my only daughter is 25 years old. She just got engaged. So I don't really have very many to take care of. I'm not in a relationship. I'm not looking for one either. Not actively, anyway. I'm not trying to avoid a relationship. But if it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, well, then I'll just be what I am and who I am and live my life as me. Just me. I'm good company, so I'm fine. But I want to meet a lot of people. I want to really have these intense experiences with others of my species. I'm trying to go out and find common denominators in the people that I meet, instead of this segregated world where it's blue against red, right wing against left wing, nationalists against whatever, countries against countries, nations against nations, football teams against football teams. We don't really meet each other in friendliness. We battle each other and then we go our separate ways. But what now if it's possible to battle each other and meet? What now if it was mandatory for sports teams to have dinner together after any match? They would all sit, you don't sit beside anybody from your own team. So every second person, they swap. So one team, the other team, one team, the other team. You could make friends like that. Call it networking, whatever. What now if the big companies could get together and say, hey, why don't we try and put our heads together and see if we can come up with even better options that we have when we're competing? Or what now if it could all be for the benefit of humankind and not for the gain of money? Because to be quite honest, I've never met somebody that I couldn't love in one way or the other. I haven't met anybody that repelled me so much that I had to pull away from them forever. Repulsed me, whatever. But I've never met that person. I've always had a desire to love everybody that I met. It's a natural thing in me. So what now if my little contribution to this world, the people living here when I'm gone, is simply getting to know each other a little bit better? I'll be happy with that. It's not writing a big book or having some big financial company or a production company or anything like that. I'm really fine with this. And I'm really fine with me just wanting to create a better life for people here now. It doesn't have to be big to be good. Or maybe good is big. And maybe for me this is good. In a few months I'll probably have a different stance on these things, but I'll hopefully and probably learn so much from it. And maybe I'll learn something that's worth sharing. Maybe I'll share something that's worth listening to, and maybe listening to what I'm saying make somebody make better choices in their life. And if that happens, I'm happy. If not, then I'm happy too. Maybe I will never know about it. Maybe I will. Right now, I don't really give a damn, because I got sunshine, I got a shelter, and I got a good buddy by my side for another week or so before he travels onto his destination, his next destination. So, my next destination is life. And I get it every time I take a step, every time I eat a meal. Bye for now.